My beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekend reading for this weekend of November 4th, 5th, and 6th. Do keep in mind that time is fluid, Leo, and this is your channel. So this reading can resonate for anyone who has strong Leo in their chart. Cross watchers, you are most welcome here as well. Leo, we're going to get your general spirit message, whatever spirit wants you to be aware of for the weekend and a general aspect of things. Then we're going to look into your romantic love life and see what's coming through for you there. So let's get started and into it. Stick around towards the end. I'm going to be flashing one of your wishes from the last reading. Let's get started. All right, Leo, your number is 7. I am brilliant, beautiful. Some of you born on the 7th, possibly you've been seeing 7s. A lot of you will start to see them. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. All right, I love this energy for you here. I am brilliant. That is a beautiful energy to sit in here, Leo. So you may be really tapping in to the energy of how awesome you are and how much knowledge you really have. A lot of you are also going to be connecting to people on certain levels that you actually see the gifts you possess. You actually see the power that you hold. Wow, beautiful energy here, Leo. Let's see what else is coming through for you for the weekend. This is for Leo. Wow, we have Moon in Taurus. That's the eclipse we're having. Oh my gosh. How crazy is I still am going to, but I'm going to do you an eclipse video reading that day. And they beat me to it. They're like, no. We feel the vibes. We feel the energy. We know the eclipse in Taurus is coming. Personal growth. Card number 14, self-esteem. I like this energy. I am brilliant with Moon in Taurus of personal growth. A lot of you have been very much in a cycle of healing and breaking free of insecurities, anxiety, stress, feeling like you aren't wise and knowledgeable when you really are. There's going to be something that happens to you here, Leo, this week that's going to give you like a self-esteem boost. It's going to give you that oomph. That feeling of like, wait a minute, I really do have a gift. I really am powerful. I really do have a knowing. I really am wise. There's something going to be happening to you or has been happening to you, honestly, with this Moon in Taurus coming through right before and I wasn't going to use this deck. I was going to use the other blue deck, and they told me, no, grab this deck instead. And now I'm like, wow. So I even have confirmation that I heard correctly with you getting this card. So for me, it's resonating right away. But you may be sitting in this energy. Some of you may start to feel this energy start to come and climax in your life where, you know, you're stepping into that. I know what I have to offer. I know I'm growing. I know I'm making the right decisions for myself, or where I'm at now is going to place me in the future of where I want to be. There is a large indication of, I feel for some of you Leos, you may have been feeling some pain. I feel an energy of pain. It doesn't even have to be like emotional pain or something along the lines of feeling hurt by something. It could actually be like really feeling injured. Almost like you feel like you've been getting a lot of headaches, or your knees have been hurting, or your hands have been tight. A lot of you are experiencing growing pains. We experience them at adolescence, as we are adolescents, and also as we continuously grow. They just come in differently. You may even be feeling like pain in your stomach. I'm feeling like cramps for some of you, not connected to menstrual cycles. Just pelvis tightness, maybe even tightness in the chest. A lot of you have been experiencing growing pains. Let's see what your fortune is here, Leo. Signs. Ooh, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Pay attention to the signs. Also, I do want to indicate you have card number 7 and card number 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. So we are going together beautifully in the synchronized energy of movement with your numbers. And now you receive the energy of signs. So I'm telling you, something is going to become aware to you, either through yourself, through another person, through an opportunity you get, through a sign you see, through something that happens even maybe to another person. But it has something to do with connection to how amazing you are. Like, for example, this is a good example of what I'm feeling. Some of you may have told someone like, hey, this feels like, maybe somebody asked you for your opinion and advice on something, and you gave them an opinion and advice like a month and a half ago. And then, they reach out to you and they're like, oh my gosh, Leo, what you said happened. The advice you gave me worked out perfectly. It's like you just knew what was going to happen to me. There could be some sort of energy like that presents itself where you actually get the clarity and awareness from an individual telling you something. Some of you are receiving signs of some positive direction opening up. Maybe you're receiving signs of an actual person, a job, a romantic partner. Whatever the case may be, I feel specifically an internal sense of growth and self-esteem, really breaking through of insecurities. Maybe a lot of you comfort zones as well. Moon and Taurus energy, all about practicalities, relaxing, finer things in life, stability, security. So there has been signs of a direction that you will be moving in. And it looks like it's going to start taking form in the physical around this eclipse, which I didn't want to make this an eclipse reading, and it still isn't, but it looks like they are giving you a quote-unquote prediction here, which I give the reins to spirit. They could do whatever they want and this general aspect of things for the reading. So very interesting. I don't know why I grabbed this deck. I'm supposed to grab the tea leaves. So a lot of you are going to reap this in a way of an offer, an opportunity, a person giving you that confirmation on something. It really could be anything, but you have a confidence boost, a self-esteem oomph coming in. You could be receiving recognition, a lot of attention. Somebody could even be telling you, very simple, Leo, I think you're brilliant. And that just gives you this feeling of, wow, somebody really does see how amazing I am. And with personal growth here, that's straight towards you feeling that. So let's see what your tea leaf is here. We have the 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Wow. And I know a lot of you who have purchased wish kits. I believe it was a week, 2 weeks ago. 4-leaf clovers were the lucky charm. Wow. Some of you, there is a very strong connection to 4-leaf clovers, luck, things along those lines. And let's see what else you got. The diamond. Oh my gosh. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Wow. And that's so interesting because in the Taurus energy, there are pearls. You got the 4-leaf clover and diamond. You're getting signs of a very positive direction opening up for you. You're moving in a positive direction in life, Leo. You are moving in a positive direction with your finances, with your career, with a specific person. There is an indication that you are where, I don't know, like this glare. You are feeling, or you will have clarity of where you should be heading. It's giving me that kind of energy in connection to, this is the path I'm supposed to go down. This is the person I'm supposed to help. This is the love I'm supposed to engage with. This is the friend I need to spend more time with. This is the family member, this, that, and the other. This is the opportunity I need to take. This is the school I need to go to. Something is becoming extremely clear to you. And I feel like an energy of you feeling, quote unquote, like you're on the other side of something where you didn't have clarity. Maybe some of you, you didn't even understand why your knees were hurting or your stomach was hurting or that you were having back pain or something along those lines. Growing pains. When your mind and your heart do not connect in the growth, your body will start to trigger you. Something will start to hurt. And it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be the big toe for some of y'all. And you're like, why does my big toe constantly hurt? I have done nothing to bother my big toe. It's growing pains. There is a specific message here on that some of you watching this have been receiving specific pain in your body because of a breakthrough growth-like energy that your soul is about to go through. And you've been seeing signs about it. The signs have been everywhere, specifically diamonds, 4-leaf clovers, pearls, the number 7. I don't know, anything that has to do with Taurus. I'm just pinpointing the cards that came out here, really, because it could be anything. So let's see what your general energy is here, Leo, with the theme cards for the weekend. Show me for Leo. Great good fortune, and you'll be receiving and giving a precious gift. I feel like with that diamond, when I said to you earlier, like, you're going to realize how much of a gift you are to people. And that's you realizing that, you know, you're not just giving, you're also receiving, because there are going to be energies that are recognizing that and open to giving you that praise. Some of you may receive praise. Let's see here. We have spread your wings, a 2 of Wands. There it is. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. 2 of Wands, a whole new world. Yup. Choosing that second wand. And the 2 of Wands in the regular tarot, this person cannot hold both wands in their hand. They either need to hold the past wand or they need to hold the future wand. And the 2 of Wands is an indication of making that choice to choose the new path. Ooh, okay. I'm really excited. Oh, we have observe with the Hanged Man here. So a lot of you, I feel like there's that stuck like energy. There was that need to change your perception on something. There was your need to break free of a belief system to grow. So some of you, there it is. I don't even need to reiterate that, because that's what I've been saying this whole time. Growing pains, feeling insecure, anxious, not knowing how to release it. You've been seeing signs, whether you've been realizing them or not. Some of you with the Hanged Man, the signs weren't as realized. And the 3 of Wands, oh, there the signs are being realized now. Oh, wow. 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands with the Hanged Man in between. Do you see this? Y'all know tarot, and I say this all the time. This Hanged Man energy, wow, Leo, look at this. 2 of Wands, right? You've been trying to get to the next step, but keep hitting roadblocks, keep hitting speed bumps, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go. There was something that you had to shift drastically internally, Moon in Taurus, for some sort of personal growth. Maybe something you had to release, let go of, change your perception on. A belief system you had to alleviate your energy from. And now you have the 3 of Wands. If you didn't know before, you know now, or you're about to. I felt that. I felt that with one of your readings recently. I'm like, ooh, this is real clarity. Oh, your spirit message reading for October. Ah, so they gave a warning. Okay. So Spirit already predicted this for you in that Spirit message in October. And that was the message that I felt urged to sit down and do. Because I kept seeing signs of you, Leo. I'm going to link that one down below. All right, so you are figuring something out. And honestly, for some of you, if your life has been stuck, that is this Hanged Man energy. And that's personal shift. So I see y'all comments. What do you mean we're on reading this, that, and the other? Nothing happening for me. Nothing this, nothing that. That's the Hanged Man. And guess what? Nothing will continuously happen for you because there is internal breakthrough and growth needed and realizing your brilliance in manifesting anything you desire. That's why I always say to, like, I write it back to some of y'all who comment, but I always say, be very careful what you're putting out to the universe. The more you put out, especially on these tarot readings, especially, and I'm actually going to say a story about this at the end of this reading and why, on why you should be very careful on what you put out there. All right, Leo. So I need to clarify this continuously through the theme, and then we'll get a different deck for love, but I need to see what clarifies on top of this. Oh, here we go. The Five of Wands. So there it is. There's what flew out, the insecurity, the conflict, the feeling like you're not good enough, the feeling like you're internally battling yourself constantly. The Five of Wands is the energy that's going to tell yourself that nothing's going to happen for you. The Five of Wands is that energy that continuously goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all the bad things, and they complain constantly all the time. The more you do that outwardly and internally, the more you're going to attract things that you're going to want to complain about. Like, I know it sounds so simple, but it really is hard to actually do. And I know it sounds so possibly easy, but it really is difficult. All right, so they just wanted to go right away. So I'm gonna stop the deck. I'm not even gonna cut it. Let's see. On the Hanged Man, Temperance. Wow. So for a lot of you, you've had a lot of patience. A lot of you have been sitting in a long wait. And that will create more of this Five of Wands if you are not good with being patient. I'm not good with being patient. So I get it. But there has been a long-awaited internal shift that this angel of temperance has been trying to help you with in signs, synchronicities. Some of you have been seeing him, yeah, but with the Hanged Man, some of you haven't for a while. But you will now with the Three of Wands. Absolutely. Seven of Pentacles, more weight. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Spirit's been waiting for you to open your eyes about something. What is it? Or Spirit has been waiting for some sort of perception shift on your end. And it could be the simplest thing. It could be simple. You could still be stressing over a trust issue you had in 2015. And they're like, guess what, Leo? Your love life or this situation or whatever the case is never going to move until you release that trust issue from 2015. Clarify this again. Five of Wands, the Fool. Yay. New beginning. Temperance to the Ace of Wands. There it is. There's that way out. There's that way to unstick the Hanged Man. Especially with the Ace of Wands. It comes as a download from Spirit. Oh my gosh. Just Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. Some of you have been waiting for like reconciliation. Some of you have been waiting for making new friends. Some of you have been waiting to meet new people. Some of you have just been waiting for more happiness in your life, more coming together. Some of you could have been just waiting for more stability. You know what you've been waiting for to achieve within yourself and outside of yourself. And it looks like a lot of you Leos have finally came to the understanding or will be coming to the understanding, Ace of Wands, of exactly what you have to do and what you need to shift within yourself to change your whole life. This is giving life changing to me. The Hanged Man, Temperance to the Ace of Wands, that's a long awaited download. Yep. That's like being stuck about something that you didn't even know what you were stuck about for some of you. That's a long awaited download, long awaited good news, long awaited new beginning, long awaited positive direction, possibly even long awaited growth. Possibly pain is going to start going away for some of you, and that's been long awaited. You may find a medicine that works or a way of healing that works, that brings you happiness. Could be through another person. Wow. No wonder why you got the diamond, because no matter what you're receiving here, it's a gift, because it's going to be unblocking a lot of your life. And it's going to be changing a lot for you. And it's in a positive direction with that sign energy here. Wow, Leo, I did not expect your spirit message to run this deep. Oh my goodness. Major shifts. Beautiful. So let's see what your love life's doing here for the weekend. And you did this shift. You did it. With that Hanged Man to that Moon in Taurus, this is you, Leo. This is you. This is all your power. This is all your brilliance. And that's why you got card number 7, I Am Brilliant. Because there's something that you're working on or have been working on. Some of you is just plain old patience. It's going to be different for all of you. But Spirit is saying your patience will be rewarded. And it's time now. For a lot of you. All right, so let's see here, Leo. What do we have? What do we have for Leo? In love, let's see what oracles you have coming through. All right, you got this card. And it says romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. You also have this card. It says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Oh my gosh, of course, on that Hanged Man. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Yeah, and the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, and they are the sign of going with the flow. You also have this card. And it says, wait. Wow. I knew you were going to say something about patience. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All right. So it seems like a long-awaited romance is finally coming in, or a long-awaited elevation to a romantic connection is finally coming in. For my singles, Spirit is saying your patience is not in vain. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Do not resist the change. Because you want to see where that leads. Because they are indicating you will be very surprised what comes on the other side of this. Some of you have been very patient with a certain elevation of a connection. Whatever the case may be. Spirit is indicating with this romance energy that there will be more love. There will be more elevation in your life. Your patience will absolutely be rewarded. Huge energy of patience in this whole reading. So I like that for you, Leo. Let's see what the tarot has. And you got the 4-leaf clover and the diamond. So honestly, that's worth the wait to get those tea leaves out like that. All right, let's see here. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, putting down a lot of burdens from the past, releasing, you can't make room for anything better or anything new if you're constantly holding on to the past. You're only going to create room for things that are like your past experiences, which you do not want. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. And on life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. The synchronization of the way the cards are coming out is just wow. And on wait, we have the Six of Swords. There's the movement you've been waiting for. Some of you are even traveling, moving, relocating, or maybe even meeting somebody through travel. Others of you, it's just finally that movement. The Six of Swords is in movement, and they are healing, and they are going toward calmer waters, a future positive direction. Wow. So a lot of you Leos, I feel like my single Leos, you had to put down the past, somebody from your past or whatever the case may be. I almost feel like whatever person you've been holding on to that you felt like wasn't right for you, I don't feel like anybody can create blocks for us, but I do believe that we can create our own blocks by continuously being in someone's energy or thinking of someone's energy. So I feel like for some of you, in correlation to a past person, you may have felt like nothing was happening for you for a while. And it's just because you were holding on to some sort of past individual. Wow. Okay. So this flew on the ground. Four of Wands here. The Emperor. Nice. And the Ten of Swords. Wow. A lot of ending-like energy, which I'm not surprised seeing because you got a lot of patience energy. And I did feel the patience ending. So I'm glad that they are clarifying and confirming that for me with the double tens here and the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, some of y'all had to put down a pretty difficult connection. Sit in your power, stand in your power, go with the flow. Stop trying to make somebody want to be with you or make somebody see your brilliance. For some of you, you were in past relationships or in relationships or dealing with people recently that you felt like you had to almost prove that you were a good person or prove that you were worthy of love. The right person, you're not going to have to prove it to. They will just see it. And the Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor is showing that the more you go with the flow in your love life, single Leos, the more you go with the flow in this connection, for my partnered up Leos, the more you give the space for this relationship or for your love life to elevate, to level up. Because honestly, with pressure and with, people or energy, anything like that, the more you resist, the more things aren't going to happen for you. The more you let it go and let it flow, the more things occur. So I feel like for some of you, you may have even been feeling some type of way about like a proposal in your connection. And Spirit is saying, don't have that resistance towards it, or don't have that pressure towards it. Some of you have been wanting more commitment. If it doesn't have to do with a proposal, some of you just been wanting love. Some of you, honestly, I want to say aren't into love right now. I do feel that for some of my Leos, especially if some of you have dropped a relationship or a person and are in a process of healing. I feel like some of you are just working on yourself. I even feel it through your love reading. So let's see. We have the Chariot. Some of you Leos are moving on, or there's some sort of movement. I feel movement. So some of you could actually be moving. Maybe even that's the case. You could even be moving in with somebody, or that's what you've been waiting for. An offer to move in. When you live with someone, things get more serious. Things feel more committed. Things like that. On the Emperor, we have strength. Yes, Leo, your strength, your resilience, your power is going to create luck for you. But you have to go with the flow and believe it. And on the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, I see some of y'all definitely dropping someone. Or at least like relocating, something like that. It's almost like some of you were holding on to something that was blocking your blessings in love. And you're finally letting it go. I don't know if it's a person, a belief system, a feeling, it's something. And it doesn't even mean that you had to let go of this person recently or this thing recently or whatever the case. It could have been a long time coming, you know, for some of, because that's what I feel, because I feel such patience here. So if this has something to do with love, I almost feel like for some of you, you've been let go of somebody that you didn't want to be with. And you're like, okay, spirit, I thought that's what you have to do to unblock the blessings. I let go of the person. I'm getting over it. I'm moving on. I'm not with this energy anymore. When is it my turn? And spirit is saying it's going to be your turn. You're just still going in the flow of it. You're in the healing process still. Give it that patience. I feel like some of y'all need to know that. Others of you, I feel like there's an elevation to a connection, or just you having that realization that you just need to drop something if it's now. Clarify this once more for Leo. There's some travel energy involved as well. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Star. Okay, so if some of you have been wishing to be in a relationship or wishing to level up a relationship in any way, shape, or form, moving in together, being committed, getting proposed to, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying, this future positive direction that's revealing itself to you is going to bring you love. It's going to bring you what you want. But you have to have that faith in it. And I see a little bit of impatience. And I feel like that's why they're heavily giving you your patience will be rewarded type energy. And that's probably why you got the Moon in Taurus too, because that could be a bit of a slow-like energy. But honestly, things have been taking their time and taking the time needed because there was growth within that you needed to have till you were able to match whatever blessing this is, whatever person this is, and whatever elevation is coming to your love life. Because you do have wish fulfillment in loss, actually. But it doesn't mean that had it been a hard loss. Some of you, you just don't live in the apartment you live in now because you're moving into their house, you know? Some of you, you had to lose that narcissist to get blessed with this wonderful soulmate. It's almost like a wish through loss, and that's where I feel like the patience has been, where you're like, when is something going to happen for me? It'll happen, and it's going to. And I feel like it's in multiple different areas of your life, because I feel like it's in the energy of your spirit message as well as your love message. So I see some sort of movement coming your way. I see communication coming in, messages here, something along the lines. Let's see here what your ending oracle is here, Leo. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, you have very strong fixed sign energy, which is Taurus, Aquarius, you, Leo, and who else is the other one? Scorpio. You also have Cancer and Aries. And Pisces. So let's see what your ending oracle is. We're going to get 2 for you for the weekend. We're going to get a Moonology manifestation. I'm going to read from the book. And we're going to get your power position from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So let's see. We have here last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. So some of you have Aquarius in your chart. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. Aquarius energy was actually your last tarot card pulled in your spread, which showed me wish fulfillment through loss. So last quarter moon in Aqua. All right, so this card says, drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so that you can achieve what you want. Once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. Exactly. And I feel like for some of you, your priorities are changing just with the natural flow of life. And or you are coming to the realization that you were giving to certain people, places, things, thoughts, emotions that just no longer serve your growth. And you need to prioritize much more positive thinking and things along those lines. I do remember the story I'm going to tell. Do not fear. Do not fear. I have it remembered. I have it remembered. And it's about what you put out there. Y'all can comment really whatever you want, honestly, but I'm just telling you, you know. I'm still going to write back hearts and stuff. Actually, wait, I got a lot to say, actually, now that I brought that up. Okay, hold on, here we go. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Let's see what we got for Leo for the weekend. What is Leo's power position, please? The Dream Walker. Dreams, the collective good. Illusions card number 8. All right, Leo. Some of you connected to the number 8. Here we go, the Dream Walker. Some of you have had dreams about this or will. Okay, when the Dream Walker is your ally, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are two kinds, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you that is yours alone, and all you need to do is ask, and it will unfold like magic. You also play an important and unique part in the divine dreaming of the world. When you ask, is this the dream for me that serves a greater dream? The most beautiful vision for your life serves the highest good for others too. Yup. Just the act of asking will immediately provide the answer. The Dream Walker is beside you to help you move effortlessly through the illusions, observing the truth and celebrating the waking dream of your life that results. All right, so this is so interesting because this is exactly what I was about to talk about. The Dream Walker coming in as your ally, showing you that dreams really do and can come true. So this is actually going to nicely transition me into what I was going to say. So when I was growing up, I said a lot of, whoever does me wrong, oh, you're going to have such bad karma. Whoever does me wrong, like, just know my angels, my whatever, like, they're going to blah this, that, the other. And then I realized, you know, me just saying that was actually attracting in people who were doing me wrong because I was voicing it. So I started to redirect what I was saying and said, whoever does me right will be blessed beyond their wildest measures. So I changed it and I'm like, okay, instead of voicing the, oh, if you do me wrong, you will rue the day, you know, like whatever, stuff like that. I was like, no, like, I don't even want to talk like that. Like, I don't even want to think like that. Like, I just don't anymore. And it felt like personal growth to me because I said it so much growing up, like every person, love, friend, random person. I'm like, whoever, you know, if they mess with me, if they F with me, like, they're going to get theirs. Trust that. Like, my energy, that's just how I manifest my energy. And now, for the past year or so, I've changed it in connection to saying, you know, no. Whoever does right by me, their blessings will be beyond their wildest measures. And I redirected that. And I started to attract in a lot more people who were doing right by me. Because that's what I was voicing. So even things like that, you know? Oh, also another thing. I'm never going to be grammatically correct. Ever. That's just my personality as well. Like, I purposely say words off sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I will never be grammatically correct. I did not ever like school, and that's just how I was. And they do say people like us who are like high creative energies, things along those lines, we aren't the most, I guess you could say, into school. You know, my sister was really into school and she loved it, all that stuff. And she's a teacher. I'm a tarot reader and going to be MT, so it's not something it never resonated with me. So I will never be grammatically correct, sentencely correct, and I might not make sense sometimes. But I'll try my best to make sense of it to you as best as you can. And I know y'all know what I mean. A lot of y'all know what I mean. But y'all could go in the comments and correct me every time. It's not going to ever stop me because I'm not going to take it. It's just how I am and the way I talk. But I know that bothers people because you're like, I don't want to listen to something and this person's talking in this way or the other way. But honestly, sometimes I don't even know what the heck they're saying. And I'm saying like multiple different words trying to pick up on what like I'm hearing. So sorry, that's just the way it goes and the way it flows for me. But any whoosies, I do also want to show that. Wait, do I even have it up here? I might. Oh, yes, I do. I don't know if anybody watches him, but I watch him. Eat, Read, Love. His name is Sal. And he's a tarot reader on here. He has like 700 plus subs. And I literally, he put out something that he was selling these eclipse jars. And I went on his website and I literally, he's like, it was on pre-order and I got it. And I was like, oh my gosh, so grateful and so blessed. How cool is it? I don't know why I felt the need to show y'all, but I thought it was so cool. And see, I do go around and buy stuff from other people's tarot channels too. But anyways, Leo, I can go on, you know that. So let's do your wish. If you are interested in having this on your own, all you have to do is go to my Etsy link down below in my Etsy shop, and you will find the link for these Wish flash paper kits. I'm going to put them as well. I'm going to put on sale refills for the paper only. So instead of getting like all the goodies and all that stuff, which I know a lot of you like, you could just purchase a refill for the paper if that's something that you want. So let's do the wish. We are doing, let me get the paper. So if you do end up purchasing, oh, sorry, I keep moving this thing over. You will receive a tongs. You will receive a lighter. You will receive about 8 to 10 of these papers as well. Okay, so this, and I will give you a pencil. I'll give you all that other fun stuff. And do write that you are a Leo if you buy a kit, because then I'll put in all cool Leo gifts and goodies and make it more personalized to you being a Leo. Because I do have a bunch of like lion stickers and some tarot stickers, stuff like that. Okay, Ivy Perez, this is for you. I'm going to write your name. If you end up getting this on yourselves, this is a demonstration. You don't have to write your name, but I'm writing your name because I'm doing it for you. Also, my Leos who are members, we are doing the Wish Flash Paper Leo member welcome live today. I'm pretty sure it might be for everybody to see, but I think only members can comment on it. I need to get my StreamYard to make it only members, so y'all be able to see it. If you end up getting it on like that point. I wish to forgive, Ivy. I wish to forgive, heal from and let go of your Sagittarius. Okay, Ivy. So you write your wish down. You want to hold it in your tongs here. Make sure it's a good inches away from your beautiful fingers. And then you're going to light it from the bottom up. Watch it disappear and no cleanup. And your wish is manifested into the universe. So those are down below. I also sell regular kits that have candles in it. That's how I know I manifest always. So never mind. But that's what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend. Your next reading out is going to be your financial reading for the next 2 weeks. first half of November. Then Leo plus, each zodiac sign will start, and then your regular scheduled programming will continuously go out throughout the month. Leo, this channel is my main focus now. I cannot believe it. Y'all were on my main channel, and y'all really took over on here to the point where you have to be my main focus. And it's so crazy because I feel like I've been getting signs about it too. And that's why I've been seeing so many signs out in my life that say Leo on it. I'm like, I know I'm supposed to read for them specifically, but I feel like they're giving me the intake. It needs to be more and more interactive as well. Especially with the connections I've already made through this channel. It's been like eerily interesting how synchronized and connected. So thank you, my beautiful Leos, and I will talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.